Yo, mundane people, how you doing? I'm mundane again. I'm back with another demo. Now, this is a game I've been waiting for a long time. It's Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. The last one was 2021, and I played it to death. It's just fantastic. If you're into your cars and building cars and mechanics and that kind of thing, it was one of the only games to play. So this is the new one that's coming out. Like I say, it's 2026 version. This one is going to have free roam, which is just mind blowing. It's something we didn't have on the old game. The actual way it plays is basically the same as the old version. The way you repair the cars and build the cars is basically the same, but it's a lot more involved. They've added a lot more features to it. Now, I've already started this demo. I've already done a couple of the cars, a couple of the customer cars in the story mode. Just to give you a brief idea what goes on here, you now have something called a garage editor, which is there, and you can add things or you can delete things. Like if I want to remove some things, I can say I don't like, for instance, what we've got over here, that box down there. Look, don't want that box down there, so we can get rid of it. Isn't that cool? Right, these boxes down here, don't want them, get rid of them. And you can add things. You can add tables and benches and, you know, car lifts and all sorts. It's just, and also as well with the original game, things like this oil drain. When you need to use it, you clicked on it and you told it what car lift, which lift to go to, and then you used it when it got there. This time you move it yourself. Now, I do believe there is one more car in the demo that I can do. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to get this car done and see how we go. Now, as with the old game, I've turned the music off, by the way, because I don't know how copyright strike's going to work, so I'll just turn the music off. This is the computer. This is where you'll get your all your spare parts and, you know, your body parts, wheels, blah blah blah, so on. You know the way it goes, because if you played this game before, it's the layout is very familiar, but the UI is completely different. So that's your computer there, and the phone. Here we go. Where there is a Mayan M5T3, which is sort of loosely based on an Audi A5, but we won't say any more of that. Anyway, so we'll take that story feature. We'll have the car. Right, you have to go to the pickup point to get the car, which is just around the corner. You see the blue icon there. Look. So out the garage, round the car. So when the game is fully released, you get full open world. It's gonna be awesome. That doesn't look like an Audi at all, does it? No. Right. Looks a bit shabby. Open the door. Get in the car. Open the pie menu. Drive the car. You know. Ooh. Oh, it's a bit feisty. Okay. So, drive it onto the lift. When you get there, you'll get some markers, look. When they turn green. That's it. Leave the car. Job's a good one. Now, as with the old game, you went to the pie menu and you went to the car status, and it tells you what needs to be done on the car, what repairs need doing, if the oil needs changing, and so on. So, issues to fix. So now obviously here you've got the information about the car, everything you need to know about the model year, mileage, what the drivetrain is, how much fuel's in it, blah blah blah. As you can see on the right hand side, it's got full description of the car. Parts 77%, so there's going to be some parts that are going to need changing. Also, it says down there that it shows you the factory colours you can have the car in, and whether it runs or not. Now, this is going to be important when the full game comes out, because there are going to be certain cars that are going to need work, and I'm assuming from this you're going to need some kind of tow truck to go and collect the car to bring it back to the workshop. So you scroll across here, it tells you what kind of engine it is. 291 horsepower, straight 4. Parts. Now, as you can see here, a lot of this is greyed out, and that's because they're unknown parts. They're being a demo, it doesn't really give you the full insight of the parts of the car, which is fair enough. But we go across to issues to fix, and here we go. Hey, I'm dropping by with a small problem. My new sporty toy isn't doing so great. The engine misfires and sometimes won't start. The turbo is loud and the brakes are squeaking. I hope I won't regret this purchase. Fix whatever is needed and make sure everything works properly. See you. Okay. Oh, hell. I've just seen the parts not discovered list on the right hand side. Right. It needs an oil change. That's one of the issues that we need to address. It needs a new oil filter. Now, parts not discovered means we've got to find out what's wrong with the car. This normally comes up as red. If a part is bad on the car, it will show up in red. So, let's have a look under the bonnet, or under the hood. Go to inspection mode. Right. Well, there's the first problem right there, look. The throttle body. As you can see, it's glowing red. Now that tells me, see, it says again it's an unknown part. It doesn't, you look down the bottom left hand side, you've got the throttle body, and there's no condition on the bar. It would normally tell you on the bar at the bottom how good or bad the part is, and it's unknown. So yeah, this is, it needs a new cylinder block? Really? Holy crap. Right, battery looks to be okay. What's round here? Turbo's gone. We can see that, as you can see, because it's glowing red. Turbo. Again, unknown condition. Now, in the 2021 version, you can take parts off and you can repair them. Now, there is going to be a repair bench or workbench in the game. But as of yet, I don't know if it actually works here. I think you just got to buy replacement parts in the demo. So, okay, I think we're going to have to dismantle the whole engine because it's not looking very good. So, first thing to do then is get this throttle body off. Obviously, it's the tools are slow because the faster tools come with your XP and your toolbox. Right. So, just as a starter, we look in the inventory. There we go. Now the parts off the car, we can see what the condition is. It's 78%. I don't know why that was flashing up red, because that's not that bad, to be fair. And I'm guessing that's not a cheap part. So, he did say that the turbo was making a noise. Now, if you're in any doubt as to what needs to be done or what the customer was talking about, just go back to the car status, issues to fix, and there you go. It'll tell you the engine misfires and sometimes won't start, so that's to do with timing and plugs and points, I would imagine, or plugs and leads. The turbo is loud and the brakes are squeaking. Right, so we've taken the throttle body off and it's not come up on the list. I'm guessing that the throttle body is not a part that needs to be changed. The turbo is. So let's put the throttle body back on. We'll go to part mount. Put the throttle body back on because I don't think that needs changing. So when you take a part of the car that actually needs replacing or repairing, it will come up on your list. So let's take the turbo off because that looks proper shonky. That looks really bad. Now, why can't I take the turbo off? Do I need to take the exhaust manifold off first? Actually, would help if I'm in the correct mode. Idiot. Part unmount. There we go. Turbocharger, 4 bolts. And off it comes. Now, if we have a look at the state of the turbo, yeah, that's gone red as you can see. 23%. In other words, it's knackered. Excuse me, drop of red wine. Right. Okay, so first thing to do will be to go and always check the list first. Make sure it's come up on the list. There you go. Turbocharger, a TC8T. That's what we need to buy to replace. And we need an FL1002 oil filter. So what we'll do, let's go to the computer, go to the shop. Engine parts. Now, on the old game, you had to use your right stick for every single page to get to the next page. This one, you can just hold it and it will scroll. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. That is a really good addition. Right, turbo. Where's the turbos? Where's the turbos? Hello? Oh, there it is, down the bottom there. 575 credits. Well, we need one. And you can sell the old ones. Obviously, you don't get much. You get, I don't know, a few credits for it. But the turbo needs replacing. We'll buy that. Add it to the cart. We also need a 1002 oil filter. So we'll go back to where the oil filters are. And that's the blue one. Because at the minute there's only 2. Because it's the demo version. You only get a limited amount of parts, obviously. So we'll do that. Add that to the cart. That's the parts we've got now. 1 oil filter, 1 turbocharger. Whole day to finalise. We have the parts. Now, in the original game, in the last game, when you bought a part, it went straight into your inventory and you could use it straight away. With this new version, it gets delivered. Oh, hang on, it's got dark. No way. We've got a day and night cycle? Get out of town. Oh, this just gets better and better. What's this? Dino Test Track Paint Shop. Yeah, obviously all this is locked at the moment. Oh, damn it, I can't wait for this game to be released. Okay. So, autosave is on, as you can see. Now, there is a parts delivery area at your workshop, and it's out this back door here. And it's not been delivered yet. Okay. You can have the parts delivered straight away, but you pay a premium. So we just got to wait for these parts to be delivered. Do you know what? I think what we'll do, because it's, according to the clock, it's 10:30 at night, we can go upstairs, because up here, there's a sofa. But it's comfy. It's comfy. And I thought we could save. I thought we could use the bed. Hang on a minute. Did it say use? There you go. Sleep. Right. Let's get up at 6:40. Sleep. Oh, come on. How cool is that? You never got that in the last game. Now, we've had a kip on our comfy sofa. The parts should now be delivered. I hope. Let's have a look. No. What have I done wrong here? I'm a bit confused. I thought the parts would have been delivered by now. 8 minutes? Does that say? Where's my shopping list? I don't have one. Bugger. So if I go to the parts I bought, will it tell me? See, I'm a little computer. No. No, it doesn't say. But it's got there, it says, look, 8 minutes. Maybe that's 8 minutes from the time you actually buy them in real time. Never mind. Never mind. Let's get this thing up in the air, because the next job is to drain the oil. So what we'll do, as with the old game, but the graphics are really good on this. And we'll go all the way up. Now I want to show you, as like I said earlier, with the oil drain, there's something like the oil drain and the welder and things like that. You clicked on it and then told it where to go, and it would appear there. This time, you go move, and you move it yourself, and you take it to where it's got to go, which I think is really cool. There's a small grid on the floor, look. It shows you roughly where you got to go, so I can put it in the middle of the grid, like that. Then you click on it again and go use equipment, and there you go. Isn't that cool? I mean, if you're into your cars and, you know, mechanics and this sort of thing, it's that's really good. So now we want to get this out of the way, because we're done with it. Leave it there, thank you. Let's have a quick look underneath, see if there's any, because he said the brakes were squeaking, did he not? I'm sure that's what he said. The brakes are squeaking, so there's obviously a problem with the brakes somewhere. Probably needs new brake pads. I can't see anything here, so I have to take the wheels off, I think, to have a look. So let's take this wheel off, have a look, and we should be able to see the state of the brake pads and the brake discs, obviously. Ah, you see, glowing red. So the brake pads are gone. Oh, yeah, that's the brake pads. So the brake pads need changing. Fair enough, that's not a problem. So what we do, we take the brake caliper off and take the brake pads out. The disc looks okay, so I don't think we need to bother with that. Let's have a look at the state of the pads. Yeah, they're gone. They're completely gone. I'm guessing the other side isn't any better, so let's take this wheel off. Yeah, the tools do get quicker as you go on. You'll get your skill points, and then you'll get faster tools and so on. Again, as you can see, the brake pads are gone, so off with the caliper. Take the brake pads out, and we'll go to our pie menu, to our inventory, and you've got 2 lots of brake pads there, and you can see they're both completely shot, so that's fine. The other parts for the car, for the brakes, seem good. The brake calipers, 80%, they're good. Caliper pistons, 85%, they're good. And the wheels, they're good as well, so I haven't got to worry about them. See if our package has arrived. I'm a bit concerned as to why it hasn't. Where's my bloody package? I don't know what's going on here. I bought the parts and they haven't arrived. I'll pay for them because I can see the money's gone down. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll carry on waiting, see if they turn up. Ah, there we go. You see on the top left hand of the screen, delivery at pickup point, so they've arrived. Thank you, about bloody time. Grab them. Now, they should be in my inventory now. And indeed they are. So, let's put the oil filter back on. We'll change the oil filter for a start. We're going to get rid of that, because that is one of the parts that needed replacing. Part mount, and when I choose the new oil filter, on it goes. Job done. So now when you go to your pie menu, to your car status, oil filter's been struck off. There you go. That's been done. Right, so we've got the new turbo. We should have a new turbo as well if we look in the inventory. Yeah, brand new turbo. So what we'll do, we'll bring the car down, we'll fit the turbo. Like so. We'll go to part mount, around the back of the engine, and turbo, new one, thank you, on it goes. And that should now be off the list. And there you go, it's been struck off. So you get the general idea now what you've got to do. Obviously there is a lot that needs doing on this car. Because all on the list on the right hand side, part not discovered, that refers to parts that you've got to find that are wrong with the car. Then you've got to find them, replace them, put them back on. And obviously your main task, what you've been asked to do is change the oil. So once we change the oil, that will be struck off the list as well. But as for these other parts, I think that whole engine's going to need a rebuild, because there are so many red parts that have come up on this engine. You'll see them glowing. Look, that's the actual cylinder head. What's this down here? Hang on. That's now the serpentine belt, that will need doing. I don't know why the throttle body's glowing, because that didn't look that bad, and when I took it off it wasn't on the list, so that's a bit of a strange one. I'm not quite sure what to do about that, but anyway, so I'm going to leave it there, because this car is going to need a complete rebuild, and that'll take forever. But you get the general idea, you get the gist. And it is a brilliant game. It really is. And when the full one comes out, I'll do a review of it. I'll do another video with a review. We'll build some cars. We'll have some fun. One other point before I go. There used to, in the old game, there used to be a board on the wall with a map. Now this map would take you to the scrapyard, the auctions, the test track, and so on. Apparently in the new game, what you do is you go to the phone box, and for whatever reason, I don't know, you call a taxi, and the taxi can take you to, there you go, junkyard, parking, racetrack, rally track, car auctions, car salon, which is obviously for new cars, a barn for your barn finds, and an airport track. Obviously none of these are available now because it's a demo, but when the game's released, this is just going to be next level. It's going to be brilliant. So, hope you enjoyed this quick whiz around the demo. I don't want to do too much because I want you all to play it and have a go. And you get the general idea. If you've played the old CMS 21, you'll know how to do all this, because the actual gameplay is the same. The way you repair the cars, dismantle the cars, get the parts, it's all basically the same. Say the UI has been updated, it's different now. The computer, as you saw, has been changed, and the way you get parts, but the actual overhaul of the game is fantastic, and I just can't wait for the full release. So anyway, on that note, I shall leave you be. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.